You may be interested to learn more about the traditional clothes that you see the Hare Krishnas commonly wearing. There are 3 main outfits that you'll see.
One of them we're wearing today. It's called a sari. It's worn by women, and it's about 5 yards of cloth that we wrap around in various styles. Men wear something called a dhoti. It's a single piece of cloth that they wrap around the lower half of the body, usually in white color, and a shirt, a long shirt on top that's called a kurta.
You may also see practitioners wearing orange robes, and the orange robes represent somebody who has completely dedicated their lives to the service of God. And they have taken vows of celibacy and exclusively spend their time teaching others about God. The reason why these clothes are Indian is because the tradition of our practice originated in India. However, for you to apply the philosophy of Bhakti Yoga into your life, it is not necessary for you to change your clothes or wear these traditional clothes. So you will see many practitioners of this practice wearing modern Western clothes.
There are reasons that we choose to wear them when we do, and I'm going to explain a few of those reasons. One of them is that it acts as a sort of uniform, so that when we go out in the world, people can recognize that we're of a spiritual faith, and they can ask questions related to spiritual life. Another reason is that these clothes facilitate certain principles that we try to uphold in our practice, and they are principles of simplicity and modesty. So we're trying to create an environment where we're less bodily conscious and more spiritually conscious, and so we do that by wearing clothes that facilitate that. The sari, dhoti, they never go out of fashion, so you don't have to worry about trying to keep up with the latest modern fashion. It takes so much energy, time, money, and just stress to figure out if you'll fit into the society.
So these clothes can help us cultivate an internal spiritual consciousness. In my personal experience, when I am getting myself ready in the morning to go to the temple for our daily morning prayer, when I am putting on a sari, it helps myself to step into the right mindset and consciousness with which to enter the temple to worship God. Sometimes there may be disadvantages to wearing these traditional clothes. One of those may be that it may make people feel alienated. When they see people wearing these clothes, it may look like something that's so unfamiliar to them that they think that these people are practicing something that they can't relate to or that wouldn't apply to their life.
Another potential disadvantage is that people might sometimes get hung up on the externals and not inquire further about the depth of our philosophy. When I was in college, I would sometimes wear a sari to school, and although I had many positive inquiries from students, I would sometimes feel a little frustrated because the conversations wouldn't go beyond those externals when I was really trying to convey that this is a non-sectarian process and that you don't have to change any of those details to practice it. Anybody from any cultural and religious background can apply this philosophy and benefit greatly from it.
So in conclusion, in deciding what clothes to wear in our spiritual practice, what is important is being clean and presentable. And that is something that we can achieve with either Western or Eastern traditional clothes.
So thank you for watching, and we hope you've learned a little bit more about why we wear the clothes that we do.
Thank you.
Thank you.